been a lot of talk lately about Taylor Swift, and honestly, I'm not really following because I like her songs, but I'm not what you would call a Swiftie. However, I will say for those who are seeing Taylor's desire for the next phase in her life as some sort of liberal betrayal, I am confused by that. If Taylor Swift wants to stay home and have babies and cook for her husband and take care of her cats, then good for her. That's awesome. That is exactly what feminists fought for women to have the choice. If she wants to be a girl boss superstar touring the world, also awesome. That's the point of having liberal values. We believe in human rights and freedom and choice. Be who you want to be, love who you want to love, read what you want to read, get married, don't get married. That's what freedom is. Feminism means women can choose anything, even traditional roles. But we have to remember as women are pushed back into those roles that we see represented by the trad wife movement or encouraged by the far right or the Christian nationalist ecosphere, that those choices don't exist in a vacuum. They come with a trade-off. Taylor Swift can choose to opt out of working if she wants to because she's independent and financially secure. Should she have children with Travis Kelce and something goes wrong with the marriage, she'll never be trapped. She has the freedom to leave whenever she wants to. We have to remember that not every woman who makes that choice is going to have that option. I was a stay-at-home mom until my son was 12, and I was really glad to do it. But it just wasn't for me. I wanted to work. I liked earning money and being financially independent. I often wonder if this idea of tradwifing is appealing to younger generations because they didn't grow up with mothers or grandmothers who were trapped and unhappy. Their mothers had choices. Divorce was an option. Abortion was an option. Women could have their own bank accounts and credit cards and could take out their own loans in their own names and make decisions without the permission of some man. But that wasn't the case not so long ago. My mother didn't have all those options. Her mother had none of those options. I'm Gen X, the first generation to have had all of the choices in my lifetime. And now they've started to question them. Abortion care, birth control, no-fault divorce, Title IX protections for women at work. These are all things currently being rolled back by the Project 2025 agenda and the Republican Party. They are lowering the age of consent in certain red states, bringing back child marriage. Not because people are just dying to marry 12-year-old boys, but because there's a lot of men who want to get their wives really early. Not just so they can fuck little girls legally, but so they can trap them in marriages they can never escape. This is the same group talking about going back to a family vote or repealing the 19th Amendment. And the idea that women themselves would get on board for a plan that we willingly give up our own rights and freedoms is anathema to me. I understand the appeal of being a beautiful woman in a beautiful dress, baking in the sunshine, surrounded by your Instagram-ready children, but that is not remotely the truth of being a stay-at-home wife and mother. That's a curated fantasy. Those women pushing the tradwife content aren't even traditional wives themselves. They are full-time content creators who make a ridiculous amount of money from selling you a life they don't live. Do not be tricked into helping these backwards men seeking to put us back under their thumb. Just talk to any woman over 70, and they will tell you the truth in a way that none of the propaganda ever will. Don't fall for it, man. It is a frickin' trap.